the music, or I don't even know if you could call it music. It's really the ambient sound.
Yeah.
Is so alarming. I love it. It's very like just slightly makes you slightly uneasy. And what's interesting is that if you saw the game VOD or game live last week, like it's not that.
No, it's not.
It's not scary, but like the intro screen is
I'm looking
very.
over my notes and I'm like, there's an
screen
area
is
called
very...
Haunted House, but like, it's not. Like, this is the scariest part of the game, is the screen. That was the computer. Right?
What in God's name was that? Could y'all hear that? Like the computer just went, "Boo!" like it released a very loud gas. The computer has never made that sound ever. Yeah, Lunar Bro says computer said it's not scary. It said bet. That was bizarre.
Vagabond says, was it the fans? Like, I thought it was the fans.
It has to be the fans. It's the only thing in the computer that can even like make noise, right? So like, that's weird. Anyway, I just love that it happened while we're talking about like, this is real creepy. And then boom. So anyway, hi everybody. How y'all doing?
Concerned.
A little concerning. I mean, you know, if stream goes down, I guess you'll be like, oh, might have been the computer. So we're here to play Moon. We're going to read some alerts. I heard there's a new alert.
Got you. I haven't seen that yet. I love it.
So there's a new alert. The only thing I had heard about the alert is that Dan had to cut something out. And now I'm realizing, that's what Dan had to cut out. So thank you, Chaz, for programming that. And thank you, Dan, for probably rotoscoping out the
I believe his name is UFO because he's unidentified flying octopus.
Sorry, Chaz says, that's the normal version of the alert, yes.
Chaz.
So that indicates that there is an abnormal version. Fun.
Bird.
Also, how cool to have that cut out.
Yeah.
That's very neat. Like, we might be able to use that for something else, too. I don't know. Anyway, that was 1,000 bits from Goldline. He says, want to say thanks. You're both awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. There was also 1,000 bits from Kilo Scipio. Says, ooh, there's a different version? I guess. I don't know what it means, but I guess we'll find out. We had 42 months from Siraj Gandesha. 14 months from Sword Mage 95. 25 from Luna Frey Belmont. 5 months from Gawkstar 304.
It's a blue jay.
I don't know. I don't know what the different version will be. It was 1,000 bits from Ninmine. Thank you. And yeah, Chaz clarifies that messages are fine with moon alerts. Yeah, I don't know whether there is a different version, but I don't know what it is. There's also 1,000 from Siraj. Siraj, thank you. Appreciate it. Also, if anyone hasn't seen the first part of Moon, then that probably looks insane. But that's like just part of the normal. It's part of the normal thing. So stay tuned for that. We've got Anise gifting 5 subs.
Sorry, I had to tell Chaz something.
Did these overwrite Eddie's? Yes. Chaz is going to fix that and be like, that was supposed to be Eddie.
I can Eddie that.
I can Eddie that is a phrase. That is certainly a phrase. 5 gift subs from Bernice to Tony0506, 3C, the Atomic Rar, Suzabel-chan 25, and Call Me Amako. Bernice, thank you. Appreciate it. There we go.
The peak in excitable food, Tiny Eddie's irate jerky.
Excitable, irate. They're synonyms, really.
Excitable food, they all said. 1,000 bits from Siraj just says, Eddie, what am I getting to eat alongside my Thai green curry for tea? Irate jerky.
Tea sounds good.
Tea and jerky seems like it actually wouldn't, it would go okay together.
Hey, you
That doesn't seem so
cuddles?
bad. Especially if you had like a slightly bitter tea and then you've got like the spice of the jerky. Like that sounds like that wouldn't be so bad. I didn't really grow up eating jerky. Now these days I have like some beef jerky every like
Turkey is
5
good.
years, and that's it.
Turkey's real good.
But I like it. It's just not like my favorite thing.
Hello.
It's never made me irate though. I don't think so. Got you.
A hawk?
That was from Lunagazer says, well, let's roll this roulette. So you're catching birds. First, birds fly overhead during breakfast stream, but later in the afternoon, they're caught.
That looks like that Pokemon.
That does look like that. I can't remember the Pokemon's name.
Me neither.
But yes, it does look like that Pokemon. That's a bit from Ann who says, Mighty Wizard Chaz, what do I catch? Archeops.
Archeops.
Thank you. I would never have remembered the name. It's in Pokemon Snap, too. Because we've seen him in Pokemon Snap. That looks like the Twitter bird before the Twitter bird became just a letter of the alphabet. There's 1,000 bits from Siraj who says, I want to know what's different. I also want to know what's different. I don't think we've figured it out yet.
We haven't.
Because so far we've just been like, we're in bird territory. I don't know if... I guess at some point we'll figure it out. 45 months from Summer Essentia. We get 300 bits from Radio Tread says, we go into the moon? Space? Is this Starfield now? One day too early for Starfield. Oh! Chaz says there are 2 ways to choose your own thing that gets caught. Okay. So, by default, it's catching birds, but you can choose how to make it catch a thing?
That's what it is.
Okay. There we go. So, that was 1,000 bits from Mysterious Green Thunder, who figured it out. If you have a emote, it will catch the emote. But also, Jazz said there's 2 ways to make it catch something you choose? So does that imply that there's another way? I don't know. I have no idea.
Bye, Peggy. Peggy. Peggy's going to the moon.
That was 1,000 bits from Siraj with the George Peggy catch. Incarnado had the exact same idea, like, seconds later. Catch Peggy. Someone does need to catch Peggy. It seems to be important for the safety of everyone.
Yeah.
Incarnado 95, thank you. I'm assuming it works on animated emotes. I don't like to just assume things, but Chaz generally has that sort of thing under control. Oh, here's one. Well, survey says.
Yep.
Yes. It does work on animated emotes. Those 1,000 dicks from Slick. 1,000. I say 1,000 dicks. I definitely did. There's 1,000 bits from Slick Duke with the hype. Oh dear. Oh dear is right. Wow. Wow. These are some choice emote decisions. 1,000 bits from King Karan with Luca Butt. Got you. We also had 21 months from Kyle Jensen 8, 46 months from Charlemagne 25.
Oh.
Oh my god. Ninmaning sent in 1,002 bits and says, does this do something? It's the Pokedex. It's the Pokedex. You can catch Pokemon. Swift Receiver says, wait, Babadook, Paranite, Babadook. Chaz says, it does say catch. Okay, I guess that was the tip, is that, you're literally catching them. Ninmaning, thank you. And that, okay, so that figures out. So you can do a custom emote, and you can add the Pokedex numbering.
He's waving goodbye.
Goodbye, world! Goodbye! See you later! So 1,000 bits from Tokenu with the George High catch. Bye, Ness! Don't forget to write. We also had 100 bits from Illustrating Phoenix. 8 months from Vinny Sivas. 18 months from Silius Badger. And Rabbit4 gifted a sub to Agers 10. Thank you. Okay, so these are good. We didn't have these last week because Chaz said that he was working on a moon alert. And I was like, okay, cool, can't wait to see it. And to see it actually in person, I'm like, oh, this is very, very neat.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Maybe that's,
He says, thanks, Dan, for the assist.
Dan did a great job, and we might be able to, like, use that. I'm envisioning, like, if we had that, like, pull the bottom up, like the title screen that Dan usually makes. This is great, too.
Bye, Josh.
Bye, Josh. The screaming was a good choice.
Yeah.
Screaming was a good choice. Those 1,000 bits from YOLP. Goodbye, Jepson. Have a good one. I love that the Pokemon are in the database. I'm so glad that we did Pokemon Let's Go. So. Oh, Steven, do you realize what this alert means? Does that mean I can't be 16'd? I can't be 16'd.
You have one stream where you are safe.
I don't know what Pokemon 600 is, but I'm safe during Moon. That was 1845 from Incarnado. Incarnado, thank you. We also had 49 months from Andrew in the Kitchen. And 300 bits from Will Peters. It says, not counting forms, there is, with no hyperbole, 1,025 Pokemon in existence. How does the Pokemon alert go? Or how far does it go? I have no idea. I don't know if we have every Pokemon in here. Because, like, we last had it updated for, like, whatchamacallit? Let's Go. So I don't know. Clanked. Or Clang? Clang. So 1,600, instead of giving me a spooky time, is actually just gears. The gears go up. Goodbye. That was 1,600, both from Jared Dillon and also from Ninmaning. Thank you both. Finally, one stream where I don't have to scream.
You got some dandruff, Keppel.
I don't gotta do a stream. Very nice.
Very cute.
Love it. It's 1,000 bits from Becca with the chap catch. Oh, here's another great one. 1,000 bits from Zelda Master with the golden VCR tape spin catch as well. Yeah, I think it might be fun because Dan always does like a custom title screen for the YouTube, for the like Steam Plays episodes. If it showed it, and instead of doing a wipe, the UFO comes down and pulls the bottom of the screen up. Because then you can get like extra stuff out of that asset. That's a cool idea.
Put on your underwear and enjoy Tiny Eddie's horseradish peppermint sausages.
Why are you naked? It's time to eat sausage.
Here's two very strong flavors that do not go together.
1,000 bits from Decoy Troy says, fun fact, the currency in Cyberpunk 2077 is the Eurodollar and is referred in the game as Eddies. Anytime we talk about receiving something from Eddie or have something like Christmas Eddies, I can only think we're getting cold hard cash from the future. As long as it's actual money and not horseradish peppermint sausages, because that would be a very terrible currency. It would be a very smelly currency, and it would also go bad. Yeah, I would not try that.
No.
A horseradish sausage would be fine. Peppermint sausage would not, but certainly adding both of those together sounds hideous. Like, absolutely disgusting. I do not like it. Oh, there's Smug Frog. Goodbye, Smug Frog. It's 1,000 bits from Vagabond with the Smug Frog catch. That is very cool. I love it. I love it, especially because it is so it's moon.
Yeah.
Like, it's extremely moon. Like, there's been a few alerts that have existed over the years that, well, actually, we have a bunch now. Chaz has done such a good job with them. Like, I was thinking of, like, the Zelda cooking, but also the Starfield Planet stuff is just like it is in-game. The Mario Galaxies, like, those alerts were very, very cool. Chaz has done some really cool stuff.
Yeah. This is better than I could have hoped.
Oh my god, you'll finally get saved! Poor guy's been in the water. That was a rescue mission is what that was. That was 1,000 from Epic DXX. The George fail catch.
Kepi surprised.
Kepi thinking, I didn't know it could happen to me. There's 1,000 from Super Yoshi with the George surprise catch. And then also... Those bits from Gokstar with the 8-bit jammers catch. Yeah, it actually... So one of the most fun things for me then is knowing that, like, when we get to another game, like, there will be a special alert designed around that game. And I just love that. That's very, very exciting for me to just know that, like, well, we're going to do something. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to do something. No pressure on me or anything. Chaz, it's fine. It's fine. Also, if you've consistently, like, hit it out of the park.
Hi, I'm sorry.
Then you don't have to worry about it. You'll be fine. You've done such a good job on all of them, so it's been going really good. I'm trying to think of what the next games are going to be, and, like, we don't know.
Yeah.
But I have, like, some ideas. I don't know, we're going to be playing Zelda for a while. So this is 1,000 from Tech Absol with the George catch. Oh, Mike says Super Mario RPG was the first to get one with the Star Rain, right? Link's Awakening and Yoshi didn't have anything. I don't know what like, we've been streaming for so long that it's sometimes hard to remember everything that we've done. Like, I think we introduced the Yoshi's Island song with Yoshi's Island, which I guess counts as an alert. But
yeah.
the first time we did, like, something super, super unique, I think, was Star Rain. And Star Rain is like a permanent edition that's across all streams, just because I like the idea so much. That was 1,000 bits from Lunagazer with the George Poggy catch. And we also had a subscription from Luth Hafke. Welcome.
Welcome.
Did Katamari have something? It did not.
No.
No. I don't... That seems hard to program. I don't know anything about programming, but I'm like, how do you make a calamari?
He's so happy. I'm petting his belly and he just loves it.
Good cat.
You can pet Kepler's belly.
Mm-hmm.
Most cats you can't.
When they were kittens, when him and Sagan were kittens, I wanted to make sure that I rubbed them all over so they would be more comfortable with like getting touched. And it worked. It was nice. 2 arts in the queue. Let's take a look at those before we get started.
The Moon Food Pyramid.
I mean, this is the Moon Food Pyramid. Card food, fish chip, junk tool, and etc. What on earth are we going to discover today? Also, why is fish and food different?
Oh, that's really pretty.
That's very, very
Color
good.
choice, texture, it's really beautiful.
I love this. This is very, very good. It does make me wonder real quick, because I think we were talking about it a little bit last week. When did Rayman... That's very good. The screaming is very good. That was 1,000 bits from Brian X88. That's a good emote choice. Rayman 95. Okay, so Rayman actually does precede Moon by at least a year or so. Neat.
Keppel
All right.
Hi, I need my arm because I need to like check my notes and mark off when Steven gets things.
It's true.
Can I have my arm? You're gonna fall. We gotta fix
Do you want
this.
him in my lap? Or you got him?
I think I got him.
Okay. Alright. Let's pause alerts. Let's move
Look at this.
this over here.
Look at this.
Yeah, again, anyone who, like, today is their first Moon stream and they missed last week is... You're in for a treat, and then also, you know, the very bizarre title screen music that's happening, like, it's not very indicative of the game at all.
Nope.
So let's go over to the game. And...
Can you hold the clipboard?
get started on this.
Oh no, it's bath time.
Do this. Okay.
I am gonna give him to you.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
Well, pass him around. Hi, buddy. You got transferred. Oh, he's so warm.
Isn't he?
It's a good warm though, not like too warm. Like he's like, aw,
He's cozy warm.
cozy warm. Anise asked if this will be on plays. It will eventually. It will eventually. But like we're still posting Pikmin.
Yeah.
And we have Mario Kart after that. So it's gonna be a while before this hits plays. But I'm getting things posted to VOD immediately. So if anyone, if they can only catch like the first half of the stream and they want to catch the rest, like I'll get it up onto the VOD channel very quickly. Are we set? We're set. We're set. All right. Continue.
You're a love herald.
I've always thought that about myself personally, so that tracks. Hey, buddy. This will probably start a new day? Yeah, okay.
So it's Solar Day.
It's Solar Day. I think the end of last episode we got a cookie, but like I have to get that
Yeah.
again because that's where the save was. Thank you, Granby.
You wanna take a look maybe at your inventory?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So you
So,
have cookies.
I've got 2 cookies. I have a croissant.
Noge's toy.
Oh yeah, Noge's toy,
The King's card.
King's card, and then 4 bones.
I think you need like 7. You're not ready for that part yet, but you will need more bones eventually next time you go into the shop.
We all need more bones eventually.
Yeah. Do you remember about the card system?
I remember that you can get someone's card, and then you can show that card to anyone else, and they give you information about like what they think of that person or something like that.
Do you remember what they said? Who you should show that to in particular?
The King's card?
Yeah. They were like, so and so knows everything.
Is it the one thing in the middle of town?
What character knows a little bit about everything? That was what he said. And he was like, I know some important stuff. Tell me some important stuff.
Yeah, the little guy. Is it a bird?
Yeah, that's Yoshida.
I thought I showed him the card.
No. You showed it to Shambles, I believe.
Oh, I thought I showed the bird the card. I'm like almost positive I did.
Do you remember what he said?
No.
Okay, well then you can show it to him again.
But like I'm like 95% sure I showed him the card. Oh yeah, you can't run.
Oh yeah, you did show it to him. We've just forgotten what he told you to do.
I thought he was the one that was like, you can get a thing with the king, an audience. Okay, so use. Hey, I got one of those too. The king's business card, yeah. What a wild custom this country has, huh? Sure. Looks like yours has something written on the back. What the heck? That's right. Writing on the back of the card said, "Secret plan. Come to my chambers at nightfall. I must tell you something in private. The minister must absolutely Okay, now I remember. So that's going to be the big thing that I want to try and accomplish. Mm-hmm. Is there any other things around that I can do? This is just the bar, right?
That's the bar. It's also where Yoshida lives, behind the bar.
Oh.
But Yoshida's not there right now, so you go, like, north right there. And, like, you circle up around. Left. This is how you get to Yoshida's house.
Oh. It's not obvious.
Nope.
Not at all. A note. I'll be back later. Yeah, that was not immediately obvious at all. That would have been, I think, probably difficult to figure out. But I already did the bar stuff.
Yes.
So I don't have anything else I can do in there.
Not in the daytime.
Okay. Well, cool. Let's see. And to the right is just bread.
You know what you could do? Seeing as it's Solar Day. In Solar Day, there's a character in the castle
Yeah?
who only does stuff on Solar Day.
Oh. Well, good, because I need to be in the castle anyway.
Yes.
Because, like, I could go south, but it takes so long
It does.
to go down there that
and
I
you have
won't...
half a day to get to where he's sitting right now.
Yeah.
So he is on the balcony.
The balcony.
So go left or right, they both go the same place.
Oh, these were guarded before.
Yep.
They're open now. Oh, it's Noge.
Please don't break my toy.
I won't. I wouldn't dream of it.
Now, there's rooms you can explore here, but I'm going to ask you to go upstairs and then through the center. So you can get this done before your time runs out.
Yeah. Minister, we pilfered your treasure, Eco.
So the ministers had something stolen.
Okay. These hallways are so long.
I know.
Like, unnecessarily long?
So Bilby's trying to fly this plane on solar days.
This is my one hobby. Well, one of my hobbies. Every week I do this here. You see, me and my ex-wife have a kid. My boy, Wobbly. I promised him that for his 7th birthday, I'd make him an airplane. Promised him I'd make him an amazing plane that would stay up, fly for an hour or more. Then, before I could finish it, me and my wife split up. I didn't get to fulfill my promise to my son. So ever since then, I'm in the paper airplane business. Every day I'm making planes, for that someday when I see my son again. Jeez. 1 use 10 Yemen.
You can insert a coin.
Let's see what we see. Oh, and you can see different things. So you can't, like, move around. You just press
there's,
left
like,
and
4
right to see
scenes.
different
There's
things.
the moon.
There's the moon. There's an island. Oh, that's it. That's the whole
Those
thing.
are places you do go.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. So that's all you needed to do there with
Was
Bilby.
just acknowledge the fact that
Bilby is doing that.
that him and his wife have divorced, and his son Wobbly.
And he's there
wants a
every
plane.
solar day.
Okay.
So you can explore these rooms. There's 4.
I don't have a lot of time till nightfall.
No. But if you go there every solar day, you need to do 3.
Oh, so I need to keep coming
Yeah.
back.
On solar day.
To this I dedicate myself daily and diligently. Knowledge will save me and this kingdom. Alright. History of the kingdom. Blaze Day, 7th day of the 13th month, the year of Groundwater. A mysterious natural disaster occurred, extinguishing the moon's light. That same year, 100 calamities begat clamorous turmoil. Echo Day, 10th day of the 10th month of the year of the Waterfall Basin. Execution of the White-Feathered Arrow Ritual. Crescent Day, 7th day of the 9th month of the year of Wavelets. The Embarkation Ritual. Well, that was something. There was knowledge there. Hold on,
That is some little bit of plot.
Minister's Documents. World Reformation Planning Document. That's a pretty big document. Selection method. We will use a white-feathered arrow. So they were talking about, like, redoing the world here.
Well, the moon's light disappeared.
Because the moon's light disappeared.
Because the dragon ate it. And so
That's
they're
right.
sending the hero to destroy the dragon.
That's right. Okay. So I need to get to the king's chambers now that it's nightfall.
The king's to the left.
Well, isn't he, like, in the main thing? Or is
His
he...
chambers are right top left.
Oh, okay. It's his chambers, not... I thought it was the throne room.
No.
Cool, I'm in the right spot. He is deeply absorbed in the act of painting.
You could show him something.
I mean, I have his card that I know. Oh! You are here. I wanted to keep this talk away from the minister's earshot. If this talk shot his ears, he'd declare it a waste of money and shut it down. Forsooth, I want to ask you for a large favor. Will you hear me out? Will you help me with my world reformation plans? I call this one Operation Fly Us to the Moon. I think the minister's plan is no good. So me and Dr. Hager have been developing a lunar surface research vessel. Until recently, one day I lost contact with him. I wonder, what is up with that? If you desire to assist me, you can deliver this letter to Dr. Hager himself. Dr. Hager's laboratory is in tropical fields. You can spot him easily. He's the fellow who looks like he ate an entire encyclopedia. Okay, we got the king's
So the
letter.
king has a different plan than the minister. Mm-hmm. And the king wants your help
Oh, I can't read it
No.
myself. Okay.
to send off his plan to
Yes.
go to the moon.
Yes. So the king and the minister are at odds.
Yes.
Okay. And I probably need to start moseying back because it's going to take me that long.
To get back to bed?
Yeah. Like, I want to look in here.
You can take a peek in both of these rooms.
I probably have time for that. Oh, this is,
This is Noge's room.
Noge's room.
I've been observing everyone, though seeing people's hearts is hard. I gotta keep doing my best.
He's an exchange student.
Okay. And he likes...
mentioned that
and he
before.
likes toys. Mm-hmm. Okay. They all have personalities and
Schedules.
and everything. Oh. Portrait. King Carefree the 12th.
That's his name.
I love King Carefree.
Actually, I think that's his dad. I think he's the 13th.
Oh, here's these guys. Okay. I can't interact with them while they're in bed, and I'm keeping an eye on the time. Yeah, we gotta get back to bed. Gotta get back to Grandma's house, because if I don't, I'll die. Oh, these long hallways. Okay. I'm gonna be okay.
You're gonna be just fine.
Oh, I went down one and came down the other.
Yeah, they both loop around the
they
throne
loop
room.
around. I'm gonna make it. I'm pretty sure. When I left, the thing went up. The gate.
Yeah, it closes at night, but it's not. You can walk up
it
to it and
won't-
it comes down, so
Oh,
you're not
okay.
like stuck ever.
What in God's name is
It
this?
lights up at night.
Crikey, quiet down. Let a guy hibernate in silence.
Isn't it pretty? It lights up at night.
Central Fountain Square, Moonlight Fountain. That's cool. Got some prisms. Many coins glitter beneath the water. I already tossed a
You
coin
already
in,
did that.
so I don't need to keep doing that. I gotta keep my cash so I can buy croissants.
Bones for your dog?
Bones from a dog. Alright, let's wander further.
You got a quarter of the time left.
Not enough to do anything.
No, not enough to do anything.
Not enough to do anything. Hey, Granby.
That's the world
That's
map.
the world map. Okay. Oh, it's time for sleep. Sleep in the bed? Yeah. Okay, so we didn't catch anything today.
No, but you did do something important, because it's kind of a pain to get to the castle every solar day for 3 solar days to catch Bilby.
You have to get started on it because
Yeah.
it takes a week
Yep.
every time. Okay.
So, what do you want to do now here on Crescent Day?
I guess head south because there's nothing towards the town to do now.
I mean, you do have townspeople who have love.
We haven't seen everyone, though?
I mean, they have love that you can get.
Okay.
Most of them are night.
Oh, well, I'd rather head south in the day so I can, like, see
Okay.
what's there. Mm-hmm. Because, like, the night stuff scares me because I have less time then, right? Because,
Yeah.
like, then I'm getting close to when I need to head back.
Yeah.
So using the daytime to investigate down here seems like it makes the most sense to me.
I do find a lot of early game love is all nighttime stuff, which is very difficult at the beginning of the game.
Really trying you.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember there's, like, one that, like, has a harp or something.
Yes,
We never got
you're
that
listening
one.
for the harp.
That one's hard.
Uh-huh.
I already went that way and got that stuff. And then I know there's a path that goes up here and you said not to go
Yeah,
yet.
that's the continuation of the plots.
Okay.
And you can get some more love here, and then we'll continue on the plot in a bit, I think.
And I could get the night stuff in the town if I needed to. I already checked this.
Yep,
What
you
was
already
this?
did.
Florence and Wanda. Wait, is there even anything left to do here other than the harp person?
There is. You found it. Wow.
I played Earthbound.
I know, this is what reminded me of it.
I know what I'm about.
Oh, catch it.
I mean, the downside is I didn't get to see the body.
Yeah, you didn't.
Rescuing
was
Kovan. Beep, 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 beep.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Get it.
Rescuing Ovan. Beep, beep, beep. Is there a way to check the bestiary later?
I think you can, actually. Was there another money there?
Yes.
No, go back to your menu. Is it under status? No, that's music.
That's music.
Status? No. They're all online somewhere, though.
So that kind of sucks. Like, if you walk onto the scene and you can catch the thing, you want to catch the thing, but then you don't get to see the bestiary.
Yeah.
Well, I hate that.
I know.
Okay.
But it would be a whole nother day before they came back. So
So you have to
kinda
grab
have
it
to.
immediately.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Well, this is just an incentive for people to get a hold of Moon themselves and play through it. So there's Hole.
Look what you found.
Tao's slate?
You can search again.
Oh, I vaguely remember someone mentioning this. Oh, there's more stuff. Oh, that's the thing we were talking about. Didn't find anything.
Those are the 2 things you need from that spot.
Okay.
So that was good.
Cool. Yeah.
So, can you check that chip you just got? It's called a rum-rom.
The chip?
The chip. The computer chip.
Oh, I thought that was a journal.
It's a chip.
Oh.
No, okay. You do have to translate it. Okay. Good to know. Some of them are just pictures, and some of them are translations.
Okay. And I still don't know where the harp is.
No. So the harp is in this area where you're at. You just have to listen for it and walk up to it, and it appears and disappears in a few little areas.
Oh, who are you?
That's Good Dog My.
Oh,
no,
yeah,
that's
Elmo.
We got good. No, we didn't get Good Dog either.
Oh, where's poor Elmo's soul? It might be a night thing.
It is a night thing.
Oh, okay. Well, it'll be night here shortly. Does the harp happen at night also, or just the day?
I believe the harp is always.
Truly, a harp is always.
Ooh, I hear it. Down. Right.
They killed it,
It's
didn't
gone, yeah. So. Oh, there it is. That's the harp. Good job.
Harp monster. We checked that body. I remember that.
Yeah, that body was in town. It's one of the few that's not where its soul shows up.
Okay. The UFO
Now-
doesn't catch that one.
No.
All right. Let's see.
Hang out here for a sec.
Well, I was going to try and get Elmo.
What did it say about Elmo?
It said, extremely conscientious of others' turf, yet claims no territory of his own.
Okay.
So he's probably not here. If he claims... Yeah, so I need to follow... Yeah. Oh. Gotcha.
Good. There you go.
Found you, Elmo. Rescuing Elmo. Beep, beep, beep. You've got predominantly pixel art. You've got just a little tiny bit of some 3D graphics. And then you've got all of the clay stuff.
Yep.
Okay.
There is one more here. You know where the rainbow machine was?
Yeah.
Right?
Like up around where it is?
Yeah, there was one more in there.
Okay. I probably have time to do that.
Now, you know where you found Tao's slate? That's where Tao is going every night. If you were chasing him, you would have found it. Him there digging.
Oh, okay. God dog my, a deified canine. With each bark of a dog, its prayer continues. Oh, so I probably have to continue following the dog.
So, Tao is too fast for you to chase.
Yes.
So, when he stops to pee, if you had interacted with him, he barks.
And that's what brings the thing.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Is he still around?
No, he's up by that hole in the secret place where you were.
And he won't bark there.
No, he will come back as it gets close to day, but you don't have time.
Yeah, that seems dangerous. Okay. Cool. Well, let me start heading back. That I got quite a few things actually.
You did.
And I stumbled across the secret area.
I'm impressed you did that. Very good job.
Yeah, as soon as I realized you could like get up into the trees, I was like, because that's like one of the first things you do in Earthbound is go up into the trees. This way. This has also been great because I'm starting to amass some cookies.
Yes.
Which I like to have extra cookies on hand. So that's really nice. So I have some spares. Sleep in the bed. Let's talk to the Moon Queen. See what we get. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That is love. This is love. And the love from the souls of the animals. Elmo. Ovan. Kovan. Congratulations. Chew, your love has deepened further. Chew, you have reached level 9. Love debutante. For your next level, you'll need 3 more love. Love still dots this world. Please, seek out the scattered love. Collect a lot of it, please. Goodbye.
Blaze Day.
It's Blaze Day. Yep. I'll take a cookie, thanks. Alright, so what am I going to do on a Blaze Day?
So like I said, you have 1 more Moon Dweller body. Good dog Mai that you checked out.
And that can't happen till night.
That can't happen till night. And you also have a lot of townsfolk who need stuff, but that's also night. A lot of them. So,
So I'm stuck till night, no matter what.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. Are the townspeople, like, to the right or left?
There's some to the right, there's some in the castle, there's some to the left.
Okay. There's
So,
some in the
like-
castle? I was there.
Well, you have the guards, and the minister has something. Everyone has love.
Aw, what a nice statement. Alright.
So you could get some bones, you could go shopping.
I guess I can buy more bones. Because I probably have some money for them. How many bones do I ultimately need to get?
Really good question. Give me a second.
Wait, this guy's dead. We already checked his body. Oh, the guy's not here.
Oh, he wakes up in a second. See downstairs? You can go into the downstairs shop at night.
Oh my god.
I'm glad you got to see that.
Wow, you're here early. I just woke myself up. Yes, Les. Look at what you want. Alright, so don't I need to eventually buy the fishing rod?
You do. You will need to buy that, and you will need to buy some bait. He does have a night shop right before he falls asleep that you need to buy some things too, so don't spend all your money, but you can get some things.
Forgot that was set. Should I buy the fishing rod now?
Sure. It's only 400.
Okay. I have fishing rod. The bait is like 10, so it's very easy. And bones are only 10, so I can buy some bones.
So I'm counting 6 that you need, but you probably want to have like 8 just in case.
Alright. That's 6. This is 7. And I'm buying an 8th bone.
Yes.
Alright, so now I have my bones. No
How
bones
many
about
baits
it.
do you have?
1. Oh, I need more than 1 bait.
Yeah, you need more than 1 bait.
What if, you don't know. What if I'm really good at fishing?
But make sure you have like 500 money, because you'll need it for the night shop.
I got plenty of money. At what point do I have to start storing this stuff?
He'll tell you when your inventory is full, and he'll be like, choose something.
Because, like,
You can store the bait. And you can store the bones too. You don't need them yet. So just stock it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very important to do these one at a time. We wouldn't want people to enjoy inventory management too much. I wish time was passing while I did this so we'd get to night sooner. Okay, I mean, I have plenty of room. So does this stuff go into fish? No, fish would be only what you catch while fishing, I'm sure.
Yeah. So go into stock? Right.
Oh, shoot, sorry. There are many buttons.
Yeah.
Stock. So here's my stock.
You have no stock cards or food. No fish, chips.
Oh, it shows you what's in there.
So click
Click
into one of those. And you can, like, see there's 8, and you can just, like, click on it, and it'll throw them into your inventory. From here.
Okay.
And so, like, you can go into this at any point, like...
So really, you have basically unlimited inventory space. Okay. All right. All right, well, I need it to be night, so, I'm gonna wait till it's night.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Shambles. That baker guy, what a wimpola. Makes good big bread, though. All right, I'm just gonna...
So is your plan when it's night to go to the shop right here?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure. You want to get a little bit closer to me?
Yeah, I can do that. Better?
Yeah, not out of loneliness, but out of framing.
The framing's a little different on this.
It is different. It's tighter than it normally is. Mm-hmm. But also out of loneliness. It's nice to have you here. Well, I'm going to pause the stopwatch on this. And then once it's night, continue forward. I don't think I need bread, because if bread is only for giving you...
It does the same as cookie.
Yeah, I'm high on bread. Mm-hmm. Well, not high on bread. I have a lot of bread. So time actually passes relatively quickly. Which is good. Oh, look how far my thing goes. I just realized my arrow goes all the way. Wow.
Does anyone in chat remember if we got Shyrock love last week?
What? Aren't you supposed to be writing these down?
Well, that one's a little...
I don't even know what that is.
No, I think we did. See, we did everything to do it. Oh, we could have also gotten the heart money. We can do that on the way back.
And it's finally night, so can I go into the shop
Go
now?
in the door. Nope, not that one.
Oh, the special shop. Downstairs shop.
Yeah.
I'm going into the special... Oh!
So when he smokes, he shows up upstairs. But you can talk to him for the shop right now.
Crikey! What's a baby child like you doing up so late? I got different stuff at night. Yes, look all you like.
Now, there's some items here.
Magnifying glass, frilly dress, chloroform. Chloroform? Why are we selling chloroform? And a bloom lingual.
So you do need all of this at some point.
Sometime in life, you're gonna need chloroform. Okay.
Now, I have to give this away because you only figure it out by not buying anything. So don't buy anything and leave.
Later, friend. Howdy. Tonight's pickings are a little pricey. 1,000 yenim. Interested?
You're not.
I mean, I barely have any money. Oh, that's too bad. Come on back if your mind changes.
Leave.
Is this...
Your mind changed. Go back.
I was gonna say, are we haggling? Like, is the price get better?
It does.
Yes, look all you like. So when he says 1,000, what does he even advertise?
Something else.
Oh, something not on the menu
Correct.
here. Later, friend. Howdy. Tonight's pickings are a little pricey. 800 Yemen.
No, that's too much.
That's too bad. Come on back if your mind changes. Is this just going to continually decrease?
Yeah.
Okay. So we want the good deal.
You want the good deal.
I mean, money seems to be, like, somewhat hard to come by because, like, if you have to buy all these items, then you would be out of money.
And there's like, you don't know what you need yet. Too much.
600 Yenim. Interested? Nope. How low can it get? Can it get to 200?
200 is the lowest.
I'm assuming he doesn't just give it to you for free.
He does not.
All right, you can just have it.
I mean, I haven't tried that, but...
Yeah, it also might reset, right?
It might.
It might be like, all right, now it's 1,000. No, I'm not interested. This is what haggling is. Haggling is whenever you repeatedly go to a person and then leave, and then they're like, please buy this. Nope. Tonight's pickings are a little pricey. 200 Yenim. Interested? Yes. Well, it's a stone. A stone's what it is. Though it ain't your sort of typical stone. See? It's got a pattern on it. See these bizarre leathers? It's a Ridley slab of a slate. And it's yours. You bought it. You take it. Take it.
You got the Kakunti.
The Kakunte stone.
Kakunte stone.
So the Kakunte stone is just like Tao's slate?
And you got Curio Love. Now, go back and buy that magnifying glass. That's the only thing you really need right now.
And then I need to go upstairs and try to get the monster.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Got it. Give me
Oh, he's going... Oh, I thought he was going to bed for a second.
Give me magnifying glass. We shouldn't go to bed already.
He's almost his bedtime.
I hope not. God, I should have got the thing first.
No, because if you buy it, then he won't haggle with you.
If you buy the magnifying glass?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
so you have to not buy anything.
You had to not buy anything. Got you! Looks like someone left that cake out in the rain.
Thank you, Donna.
His name is MacArthur.
Is it really? Oh my god. Great. That was 3 hearts total.
No,
That's
money.
Oh.
You can go get it. It doesn't go away.
Once you start going down the stairs, you're going down the stairs, baby. $80. $80?
Yeah, it was a little.
That's not very much. Okay.
All right, things you can do yet tonight include checking the flower shop
The flower
for
shop.
the body for heart flower. Remember?
Yes. That was where... God, yeah, that was... Heartflower was far away. Okay.
It's also nighttime. The bar is open.
Okay.
He just flies to this guy.
He's just got places to be.
He does.
All right, let's see. Flora. Oh, here we go. Finally getting the body. Rescuing Heartflower. Beep, 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 beep. Reward, moon fragment. Take, please.
You got a moon fragment.
Got 400 yen. A moon... What's a moon fragment?
What?
It's not in here.
That's weird.
Oh, God. Why is it
You
weird?
don't need the moon fragment.
But what is it?
I don't know. That was weird. Seriously, like, I don't actually know. It's not like me trying to hide something from you.
Is it an item I'm supposed to get?
Yeah, but you don't need it. There's moon tiers. I don't know if that was supposed to be a moon tier in, like, the game. It's not in stock. But, like, you get these moon tiers and you can just sell them for money.
What's a moon fragment?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't remember if it said that when I played it.
Okay. I mean, you're the only guide I have,
I
so
know.
like, if you don't know,
It's
then
nothing you
there's
need,
nothing I'm
so-
going to be able to gather from it. So,
She's awake.
oh, good. How about a drink? Hit me. Say, I ain't never seen your face in here. Not that you got a face to see, huh? I look at you and all I see is what's behind you. Righto, what'll you drink?
What do you want?
Give me an orange juice. You're new here, kid, so maybe you don't know. These days I look like this. Though I swear there was a time when I was slim. They fawned over me. In the meanwhile, I expanded a bit, and now, let's say I'm stuck in my current situation. I mean, I still get my kicks, and it don't interfere with my profession. Though, kid, I tell you, regrets, yeah, I got them. Long time ago, I lost a ring over by the bakery. Ah, yep, that was a pretty ring. The Sunrise Pearl was what it was called. It used to glint in the morning light, only in the morning. Yeah, that sure was a pretty ring. Thanks.
That seemed to be a hint.
Is there a different story if I get
No.
the... Oh, okay. All right. There's a ring that you can find in the morning by the bakery. But it's currently not morning. Mm-hmm. Although I guess it will be in a bit, but that's like... How does this work? If I cross into the next day, is it not Blaze Day anymore?
Yeah, it moves on to Tears Day.
And then if I go to sleep, it changes to another day?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go back home.
Honestly, that's the best thing to do because there's a thing you can do on the evening of Tears Day, and if you stay into Tears Day and then sleep, it'll go all the way around to Leaves Day, and you want it to be Tears Day evening.
Got it. So there is a benefit to...
Yeah.
But also you can use that to accelerate time, kind of.
Yeah.
Although it would be faster to just get in and out of bed multiple times.
Yes.
Got it. All right.
So sometimes you have to think about what day you want it to be for things.
Yes. This was actually a very long episode. Had I known it was going to take that long, I would have not done Blaze Day. Hey, Moon Queen. What's going on? Let's see what love you've gathered today, Chu. You got something curious from Curio. That is love. This is love. And the love from the souls of the animals. Harpflower. MacArthur. Congratulations. Chu, your love has deepened further. Chu, you have reached love level 10. Love Black Belt. For your next level, you'll need 3 more love. Love still dots this world. Please, seek out the scattered love. Collect a lot of it, please. It's Tears Day. Let's take a break, because we really need to take a break. Knowing how long the days can get, especially if you're just sitting in menus and time's not passing, I may strive to make the episodes a little shorter, just because it's kind of a risk that it could go super long. Hi. Hi, everybody. Excuse me, I had a little...
I'm just going to check off some of the things you've done. Oh, Heartflower.
I was 59 months at Tier 3 from Wombat Cuz Why Not. I got a snow day off work today. I'm so excited for Moon. I've also completed Persona 5 Royal and Persona 4 Gold, and now I'm just waiting for the Persona 3 Reload on February 3rd to release. Nice.
Nice.
Actually, I think that's the next vlog I have to edit. Is us talking about Persona.
Yeah.
Since you beat it and we did like a
Yeah,
little,
we did a little talk
review
about it.
and talked about it. So, soonish. It's a long vlog. Maximin gifted a sub to Zoltaire. Maximin also gifted a sub to SSJ3 Goku 90. And then Maximin gifted 5 subs to Flying Toy, J Bean, Squid Superstar, Commando Potato, and Binty 12. Maximin, thank you. Appreciate that. Thanks for gifting out some subs. We also had 64 months from Reed and 34 months from Ketsui Karandi.
Do you see what Nerdy Revelries said?
The walking eggplant Obon was a reference to the Japanese holiday Obon. During Obon, your ancestors are supposed to come back to visit. Some people make horses for them to ride back home out of vegetables. Oh. Neat. The moon fragment thing is weird. Like, did they forget to program it?
That was a weird thing, I think. I don't actually know.
Concocted beside a riddle museum, Tiny Eddie's author's vampire-flavored bubblegum enigma.
Thousand Bits Reed says, Eddie, give us a moon snack. First off, Riddle Museum is great. I love Riddle Museum. Author's vampire-flavored bubblegum enigma. Who's the one who did Twilight? Stephanie Meyer?
Yeah.
Stephanie Meyer. That's the author. Vampire-flavored bubblegum enigma. What does vampire taste like?
Sparkles.
Oh, sparkles and iron. So that little iron taste in your mouth. Dusty wine. Dusty wine.
Weird RG says, Yenum's frog entry talks about coins being made of moon fragments.
Oh.
Seize your dusk's passion with Tiny Eddie's yogurt-infused rubber cakes.
Have we met Yenum Frog yet?
We did. That was like the first one we got. We had to throw coins into the fountain for...
We should try and make sure that we mention that during the episode so that Stephen Play's audience gets it. Because, like, otherwise, for the rest of the game, people will be like, what? But yeah, that must be it.
Yeah.
Moon fragments are coins, which is why... Yeah, it's a gaslighting way to say Yenum. I love it. That was 1,000 Bits from Leaf. It says, Tiny Eddie, I just finished moving in this wonderful weather and would love a victory snack. What do you got? Seize your dusk's passion with Tiny Eddie's yogurt-infused rubber cakes. You have to bite through the rubber, but eventually you can get to the yogurt.
I thought it was infused into the rubber. Not, like, encased.
I mean, you could yes and, or you could just change it completely. It's up to you, Mal. The power lies in your hands. Either way, you probably shouldn't be eating it no matter what, because it would kill you immediately.
It would.
Like, almost immediately, you would be dead. 1,000 Bits from Lady Antisocial with the George Dan catch. Dan was very surprised that he had to...
Yeah.
He was going up into space. 1,000 Bits from Guy You Met Online says, so I'm told there's a new moon alert for this game. It's true. We have figured them out. There are multiple ways to get the moon alert. 1,000 bits with a message gets you a bird. 1,000 bits with just an emote gets the emote. And 1,000 bits with the Pokedex number gets you a Pokemon. Boop. That was $11.95 from Ann B. Walsh. She says, ah! It's my best impression. I do like people using the terrified emotes. It is very fun to see them be terrified. So 1,000 Bits from Reed with the Jepson scream catch. And the animated ones do work too. Poggers! The timing of the pull with Poggy coming up looks like it's actually being tugged. Which is great. That was 1,000 from Leaf with the George Poggy catch. It's a very fun alert.
Yeah.
Special thanks to Chaz and Dan for making that happen. I love it. We also have an art in the queue. What do you guys think of my Chew cosplay? It's pretty good. Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. It's exactly all of the parts necessary. Seems like that would be a fun cosplay to do, though.
Yeah.
The protagonist of Moon.
Bye, Lodi.
Goodbye. This is 1,000 bits from Sapphire Becca. Goodbye, Chaz. Goodbye. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
Before we get started on the next one.
Okay.
But then we'll get started on the next one. So just give me like a second. And the next one, it won't go as long. So we don't wind up with 40-minute episodes.
Yeah. Come back, water. We'll miss you, Chaz. Can I see your nails? They are just black polish with a little bit of hollow glitter on them. And I'm sure you're just seeing the reflection and not any of the glitter. I'm about ready to take it off and file all my nails down because I broke 2 of them. And one of them was really embarrassing to break it that way. I was cutting cheese with a plastic knife. And like, if this is the plastic knife, I had my hand on it and I was pushing with my nail to try and cut the cheese. I was pushing with both hands. And then my nail just like, I broke the knife. I broke the plastic knife is what happened. And it hurt my hand and I'm looking at my nail and it's not broken and I'm like, weird. And later that night I noticed like it was broken on the edge. So I had to cut the whole nail down and then I had to file it. And then just before stream today, I tried to pick up the clipboard and on my other hand, I accidentally got my finger stuck in the hole of the clipboard up here and it broke that nail. So they're getting too long right now, so I need to trim them down. There's a sweet spot I've noticed. I can only go so long, and like, this is kind of it. Male can't use the cheese hammer because the handle is covered in latex. We have a wooden cheese hammer. It says cheese hammer on it. But I was not at home. I was out. So I'm just going to take all the polish off and get them all down to the same length and then put a different polish on. And then they'll grow back all the same. So yeah, I was kind of impressed because I was cutting the knife like the plastic knife and it broke. It wasn't like I had it on the side where it's more brittle. I had it like up and down and I broke it this direction because I was pushing too hard. So that was kind of impressive but embarrassing.
Are you ready?
I am. So before you start back up,
Yes.
what is your plan? I just want to know.
Why don't you ask me that, like,
In-game?
in-game?
Okay.
Because remember, there's going to be people that never watch the VOD, so we have to include as much information as possible, or they will just miss it completely. All right. Are you ready?
I am. I do... I'll wait.
Okay. Welcome back to Moon. I need a cookie.
Oh, yes. Your Grammy baked you cookies.
How many cookies I got right now? It's like many cookies. I got 4 cookies. 5 cookies.
5. 5 cookies.
5 cookies.
I just want to remind you, last time Wanda was like, hey, my ring sparkles in the sunlight.
Yes.
In the morning at the sunrise. Over by the bakery.
I remember that, yes. I remember that. Oh, also, wanted to quickly mention this. We were told in chat, I think by Weird RG, that earlier in the game, Yenum Frog mentions the currency being moon fragments.
Yes. So
in the last
UFO
episode, when it's like, you got moon fragments and then we got money, and we're like, why didn't we get any items? That it does insinuate that moon fragment is referring to the currency. So that's why there's no item. It's the currency.
there is an item called a moon tier later.
But that's different than the moon fragment.
Yeah.
Okay, so the everything is moon. It's a moon-based currency. So when they say morning, like, how long is
Sunrise
morning?
right now.
Can I even get there?
Let's see.
Because, like, it kind of seems maybe like the sort of thing where you have to stay up all night in order to get it. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. If I don't get it, then it's like, well, crap. Because everything else, again, has to be done at night, right? Like, all the stuff I'm missing now is at night?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, by the bakery. Heading to the bakery. Gonna look at the bakery. Baker. There it is.
Good job.
You got Sunrise Pearl. Now, is she...
She's asleep.
So she's only up at night.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna ask you, is there any other things...
that you can do right now
in the day
on Tears Day? Yes, the minister is missing something.
The minister is missing something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Also, how do I get people's business cards? I don't
You
have the
show them
king's.
other people's business cards or things.
Because I wanted to get more of their cards, but like... the king's reputation, carefree by name, carefree by nature. He needs to toughen up. He's got to be firm. Tell me, kid, does that make you happy? That little slip of paper? I only give my treasures to close friends, you know. And I ain't talking about floppy scraps of paper.
You got Shambles.
Shambles Junk? Is that his business card?
Yes.
Oh my god. I'm very happy with this. Is that Shambles' treasure?
That's it.
Okay.
Some people have a lot more to say about others.
Okay. Alright, so now I have 2 business cards. There's something to do here?
The minister is missing something. That's...
First off, you gotta look at Shambles' card. Do you have anything to say about this?
No, maybe.
Hold on. He's moving around too much.
He tends to not to like to talk when he's out feeding the birdies, so maybe
Oh,
that's
yeah, that
what's
might be
going
it,
on here.
'cause he just doesn't care.
specifically.
Alright, so the minister is probably in the main hall right now?
Maybe. I don't
No,
know his personal schedule offhand. There's a few places he could be.
There he is. So much to do. Yes, His Majesty's schedule. Morning, stroll time in the garden, afternoon, audience in the throne room. Yes, that's it. Too much to do. What is it you need? Let me show you some other things. Let me show you this. I see, he gave you his card. His Majesty has curious taste. The King's card is the mark of an honorary citizen. So consider yourself an honorary citizen. You'd do well not to abuse this privilege. Whoops, let me give you one of mine. Here. I'm the minister here. I oversee governmental operations. Pleased to make your acquaintance. So now I have another card. So, do you react to Shambles' card? Or do you not give a crap? Detritus. Some might say trash. Why His Majesty chooses to involve himself with such individuals, jeopardizing the moral reputation of the crown.
So, sometimes he's on the balcony and he's fretting about missing something. I don't know exactly what timing that is, but he is missing something. If you can find it, it's in the castle, and give it back to him, he might love you for that.
Oh my god. Okay, I will look around.
I know where it is. So,
Oh, hey.
if it starts to get to be evening when you have to do the Tears evening thing,
Oh, I can just walk past him?
yeah, you can just
Oh! This whole time I was like, they're guarding, and it's like, no, you can just walk past them. Well, crap. I didn't know I could just walk right past them. It changes everything. So I've been in all the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna walk around. I know that Noge is out. Let's look in Noge's room in the daylight so I can see things. Because at night, everything's really hard to see. There is nothing here. Okay. And the guards' rooms. Probably have time to hit up all these. Probably. Is there anything...
So this is Bilby's, the one who's throwing the plane.
Yes.
And then this is Fred.
Okay. Fred's got a bigger room.
You see the posters?
Yeah. That's a real poster, isn't it? That's isn't that Queen? That's Freddie. Isn't that Freddie Mercury?
Yeah.
That's Freddie Mercury. That's like a very famous image of Freddie Mercury, which is why I saw it and I'm like, that's okay. All right. Well,
So we are getting into the evening of Tears Day, which is a thing that we're gonna do. Do you want to know where the minister's lost item is?
I mean, if I can find it, is it reasonable I can find it?
No.
No? What do you mean it's not reasonable? Like it's in an unreasonable place?
It is in an unreasonable place.
Oh, Christ, this game. Is there anything in here?
That's the stuff from before that you already looked at.
Oh, I already saw this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Because, yeah, it is almost evening. It's not in the king's room. Do I have to
No.
find this before night?
No. You could just wait and do the night thing now if you want.
Let's see if there's anything in here. I do enjoy, like, walking around and exploring stuff. Oh, you're here already, somehow. You probably will react to things now. Tell me about your minister. What do you think about him?
No.
He
He's
just
too busy.
doesn't want to do anything because he paints, because he's carefree. Are you carefree?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm gonna have you wait at the top of this right stairs here for the evening thing.
Like right here?
Yeah. And we'll watch people go about their little schedule.
So just chill here.
Just wait.
Okay. So the minister went to his room. Mm-hmm. And
So the way you find out how to do this part is you find out...
who is that?
That's Bilby, the one who throws the plane.
Okay. He don't have any clothes on.
He's not in his armor. He goes to the bar on Tuesday nights.
Oh. Mm-hmm. But that's like another mission.
Yeah.
And that's not the one we're actively on.
Where's Fred going? Maybe you should... Oh, don't get too close now.
Ah!
I don't know if he'll come back out.
Oh my god. Okay. Was that why I was waiting on?
Yeah.
Oh Christ Jesus! I probably needed a little more warning than, well, there's Fred, because my brain's like, okay, and then you're like, but don't approach him. Well, now what do I do?
Well, you could go... Oh, he's back. That was quick. You could look for the item.
The item that you said I would never...
Find on your own.
Ever
I can
find
tell
on my
you where
own?
it is.
Sorry. The game is fun and wacky and different, but also I am starting to feel the tulip. Like the frustrating part of like, there's this completely obtuse, obscure thing.
It is night. The bar is open.
You just keep mentioning things.
I'm mentioning things you could do. You have the ring you could give to Wanda.
Okay, at least I can do that, so I
Yeah.
guess I'll do... I don't even know if I'll get over there in time, because I wasted so much time in the castle doing nothing that can I even make it to the bar before it's morning and they're closed? Like, did I waste an entire day?
Possibly.
Oh my god. I mean, you are partially responsible for this. You have to... You were like, just sit and wait on the stairs all day. Now I've got to go... I'm going to run to the bar and see if I can give Wanda her ring back. And then... I don't know what else there is to do. I'm gonna...
There's something else to do at the bar.
Cool.
Besides the ring.
Alright. Let me go here. I'm gonna make it to the bar. Fairly certain. Yeah, as long as I talk. Time passes inside too, though, so I
It
guess she can
does.
fall asleep again. Alright, hey, we have to have a chat. How about a drink? No. I don't need a drink.
Pull
I need
the
to
item out.
Yeah, I know that. Shoot! Sorry. I'm nervous and mad that I had to sit in the castle all night. Where's your ring?
That's it.
Oh, I'm sitting on it. Okay. Here, look at this. Why, I never. You brought it back to me. I am thrilled. Well, as thanks, let me go ahead and give you this MD I like. Listen to it if you ever feel like listening to something good. MD's music disc.
Yes. Moon disc.
Moon disc.
Of course.
Okay. There's something else on the bar?
Go upstairs?
Upstairs. And it's at night, right?
It is at night.
So I still have to hurry. Oh, you're asleep. This feels like I shouldn't be here. You're asleep.
You can leave.
What?
You can leave. Before you get caught.
Before I get caught?
I was very amused when you were like, this feels...
Oh my god.
You got caught.
All right, be quiet and come over here. I can tell you have a keen interest in feminine allure, because all men do. You men are all the same. You think every woman wants to hug you. You're wrong. You filthy rookie. You're here thinking you and me are gonna have coffee tomorrow morning. Nope, I'll be drinking coffee by myself. I see you boiling to bust out some line like, do you like breakfast in bed? And peeping at that sweet flower-picking lass asleep? Weirdo! You need to think about what you did, you naughty little harasser!
Men are always trying to get hugs from women. It's true. Okay, so it's almost morning.
Yes.
Oh, it is morning. So I've missed a day then. It's leaf day.
It is leaf day.
Okay, so... Shoot, what should I... Because if I go to sleep now, it'll pass time.
That's fine. There's nothing particular on leaf day that's happening.
Okay, and most of my stuff is still at night.
Yeah.
Except for the things that aren't. Which I don't know. And Mal doesn't tell me. So, I'm going to go skip... I'm going to sleep the entirety of leaf day. And go to the next day. Now, it's morning, so Granby should give me a cookie, though.
I believe it's only when you wake up. You can try.
Oh, yes, your Granby baked you some cookies. No,
Okay.
you get them every day. Well, now I'm going to sleep. Cool. All right, so
now it is Coins Day.
Oh, Coins
Well, it
Day.
will be Coins Day.
Let's see what love you've gathered today, Chu. You found Wanda's ring for her. You listened to Femi's lecture. For your next level, you'll need one more love. Love still dots this world. Please seek out the scattered love. Collect a lot of it, please. Wink. It's Coins Day. We love Coins Day. Give me another cookie. I might need to stop taking cookies because
You
at
could
this
stock
point
some.
I don't need this many anymore.
No, you don't.
I'm just gonna stock them because I haven't been using them because I can stay up so late.
Yep.
It had been very helpful, and now it's less helpful. All right.
So, Coins Day is another day where Bilby goes to the bar and Fred sneaks out at night.
So this is another chance to do those
This
things.
is another chance for that.
Is it possible to do all of those things? To both of those things together in one night?
Well, Bilby's love is specifically related to the plane on solar days.
Yes.
So you don't really need to worry about him in particular.
But Fred, I do want.
Yes.
And
But
there's-
if you go talk to Bilby in the bar at night and show him something, he will tell you a really important plot thing.
Okay, so I do want to do that.
Yes.
But again, both of these are at night.
They are both at night at the same time.
And just to double check. There is no way to pass time.
No, besides sleeping. Do you want to know where the minister's lost item is?
Is that something I can find in the day?
And give to him in the day.
Is it in the castle?
Why don't you show...
That was not a yes.
It is in the castle.
Okay.
Why don't you show Noge the minister's card? I believe that's how you figure that out.
Oh, okay. See, that's helpful. Because then instead of you just telling me...
I'm not 100% sure. I just know where it is.
Okay. Yeah. Knowing how things connect is very helpful.
Yes,
then
and
it's
there's
like,
a lot of stuff with the cards of showing everyone's card and knowing it in, like,
yeah. Oh,
that
hi,
sort of
Noge.
thing.
Noge, guess what? I got this thing. Look at it. Tell me your thoughts about the minister's card. The books in Mr. Minister's room are pretty cool. They're the weirdest comics I've ever seen, though. They don't have any pictures.
Okay, so Noge took a book and hid it, and I don't know if it ever tells you where he put it. It's in the left hallway.
The one I was just in?
Yes. It is in this hallway. There it is.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You got the minister's book!
He probably wants that back.
Yeah, alright. So he should be in the main throne room.
Should be.
Should be.
Some days, like, it'll be like some random day, someone's somewhere else.
So, you know, I'm gonna assume that there's some way to find out that information.
I don't know.
He's not even here.
Okay, well
Oh,
then he's
God.
either in his room or he's on the balcony.
Okay. Yeah, because I understand that there's a lot of information that we're not seeing that you get from, like, showing business cards to people. Like, I understand that.
I
But you would
stumbled
just
on
be
the book
doing a lot of that.
randomly. I was walking along the wall for some reason, and I found it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, good for you. Mm-hmm. It was not immediate.
It's day. I would check the balcony. He's really only in his room at night.
Let's go out to the balcony and see if he's out here. And if he's not, I'll go, oh. So at the top of the stairs when Fred came out, was I safe? Was that...
At the top of the stairs, yes.
Okay. Hi, bud. Guess what? Guess what I got for you? You're going to love this. What? What? Yes! That indeed is my book, encompassing all this land's laws. Our country's most important document. I must offer you my sincerest appreciation. By the way, did you happen to catch the thief? We must sentence strictly in this case. On the floor in the hall? The floor is the thief? Oh. There can just be no thief. Although I like you are the thief. You are the thief. Grrm. You would put criminal oh, Jesus. Unto the minister of this country? This defamation is grounds for a strict sentence. However, my heart is more open than the sky. You did bring the book of laws and decrees back to me, after all. I will look mercifully this time. Next time, however, I advise caution. Now, that settles it. The case of the missing book of laws and decrees, case closed. Yes. More love. My heart is more open than the sky is a heck of a quote. All right, let's head to... Well, it's almost night, so
It is almost night.
It's almost Fred time. Mm-hmm. So Fred is going to come out of his room. All right, am I safe up here?
You're safe up there.
Okay, and then just don't walk down the stairs.
You don't want to follow him too closely.
Okay. Well, then I'm just going to chill here for a moment. I have a feeling that as the game goes on, there will probably be more sitting and waiting because...
There is.
Yeah. I'm glad there's an entire animation for it. That's Fred.
That one's Fred.
He's not spooked now, but he will be once it's night.
There goes Bilby.
There's Bilby. He's going to the bar. We will not be able to catch him because he's back by the time
Yeah.
Fred is here.
We'll have to catch him another night. It's not any love that you're getting from that. It's just story.
Yeah. All right, Fred. Wait, is Fred the one that had the Freddie Mercury poster?
Yeah.
So he's named after Freddie Mercury?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. That's fun. There he is. So,
Give him just like half a second. You're good.
all right. So
Now, if you see him, stop.
if I see him stop.
But you are trying to follow him. I know where he's going, so you can just like meet him in the throne room because that's where he's going.
Okay. So I'm kind of cornering him in the throne room. He seems to be already there.
Yeah.
Okay. This is incredible.
Isn't it?
Wow. Wow.
Bet you weren't expecting that.
No, there was no part of me that could have ever expected that. If you want an autograph, ask me later. Tonight,
Look how much
I'm
hearts you got
gonna
for
have
that.
myself a real good time in the throne room. Phew. Is Bilby still out or
You
no?
might be able to catch him.
Maybe. Okay. I'll go see if I can catch him. I have a feeling I won't. There he is.
It's fine.
Well, there's always tomorrow. I'm going to bed. See you later. Okay. Other things I can do at night.
Nothing right this second.
Okay.
Your next kind of one of your last things is there's something Echo Day evening, and then you have the Good Dog My Snail Body South and Rainbow Rocks, but it's night also.
Tao's probably also already passed all of that because that's early on.
Yeah, and your next night is Echo Night.
Okay. So I'm just going to go back and sleep. That's fine. And also, I think I'll level up.
You got Fred gives you 6 love. It's one of the biggest I think it is the biggest in the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
They did put a lot of effort into that little cutscene.
I thought you would like the Fred one.
It is very good. It is very, very good. I'm glad that we noticed the Freddie Mercury thing in the room before then, because then, like, it makes too much. Oh, you're already back.
Yeah, this is when Tao comes back.
Sleep in the bed? Yeah. Hi, Moon Queen. Let's chat. What was I, a black belt? Love black belt?
You were a black belt.
Let's see what love you've gathered today, Chu. You found the minister's book of decrees. Wasn't Fred singing lovely? Congratulations. Chu, your love has deepened further. Chu, you have reached love level 12, Love Master. For your next level, you'll need 2 more love. Love still dots this world. Please, seek out the scattered love. collect a lot of it, please. Wink. How many more levels are there for a Master of Love?
A lot.
All right. Look how far we can go.
Yes.
We almost have 2 full days of being
Yes.
awake.
Do you see the triangle is white?
Yeah.
After the clock gets past it, it'll turn red.
Okay.
So that means when it hits that, it'll keep going.
I understand. Got
Red
it.
is not good.
Yeah. Okay. Let's stop there and take a little break. Sure. A wild video game. This is definitely the sort of, like, and I knew that, right?
Yeah.
Like, I knew... Sorry, they looked off. I knew
I think we would have noticed.
I knew that this was going to be a game similar to Tulip in the vein of, like, you probably want to watch someone play it instead of play it yourself, because it seems very difficult to get through with no knowledge. But it's a game that is worth experiencing, similar to Tulip. So, yeah, it's very fun. I do really like this. We had 32 months from Scatman Scavadot. 300 bits from Will Peters, who says, I thought throne room scene. Could someone just find me somebody to love? I just saw a little silhouette of a man, and now another one bites the dust. Scaramouche. Scaramouche.
Vagabond says, less difficult than Tulip, it seems. I would agree with that. There are a few that we'll get to that are very hard, but they're not like wait for a 50-50 shot like some of the Tulip ones were.
There's a lot of stuff in Tulip that is literally coin flips.
Yes.
And for Tulip is particularly frustrating because it's like wait in a spot for a long time and then coin flip.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
If you know what you're doing in Moon, I find it less frustrating. But if you were doing this like completely blind, it is very hard.
Yeah.
We are right about here is where I had to find a guide. Where I was like, okay, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. So when you were first playing it, you were just trying to get through it without anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then eventually you got
Well, I got right
stuck.
about here, and I was like, I should just get a guide.
Yeah, because there's just so much stuff that's very difficult to understand. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, Masala says, I think the business card hint system is much better than Tulip's. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And also, I like that idea. Mm-hmm. That's a fun idea of, like, getting people singing and showing them and then hearing what that person thinks of that person.
Yeah.
I think that's a cool idea. So, yeah, in some ways, Tulip is more advanced because it was 5 years later. In some ways, I think Moon has done some cool things.
The newest way to start your tea time, Tiny Eddie's Gritty and Blueberry Skunk Jelly.
Is it made by Gritty?
Thousand Bits from Gawkstar says, Hey Eddie, it's nearly 7 a.m. here in Australia. What should I have for breakfast? Over in Australia, they love to start their day with tea and skunk jelly. Good old skunk jelly. I think you just plop a little into the tea and mix it up. I think that's how that works.
I do have some of that Korean tea that's like jelly that you do that. But it's grapefruit.
What?
It's in the fridge.
I've never heard of that. You put the stuff in the tea?
Well, it looks like jelly, and I bought grapefruit, and you put it in hot water and mix it.
Oh, so it is the tea.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was understanding that it was like you make tea, but then you put this jelly in it.
No.
Okay, this is different.
It is it.
That's different. That's
It's like a marmalade, and you put it in hot water. Kita says, yeah.
that is thankfully different. Because I was a little worried there for a sec.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds bad. does not sound good. Not interested. Let me do a little stretchy.
Stretchy.
We had 300 bits from Reed. Did an alert play? Are we getting the I don't know if that played. 300 bits from Reed just says, I sent the clip of the king dancing to my dad, and all he said was, yep, that's complete nonsense. It's great. It's great. That has been the best part of the game so far. I've really enjoyed it. Also agreed, I think that this is really great music for breaks.
Yeah.
It's very calming, especially after the weird spooky ambience of the title screen.
Yes.
It's like such a polar opposite.
There's a song coming up I know everyone's going to adore. I'm really excited for it.
That is unique to the game? Mm-hmm. Okay. Neat. I love that. All right. Shall we get back to the video game?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's pause alerts. And play more Moon. Moon, 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 moon. Moon, 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 moon. Moon, moon, moon. Okay. Welcome back to Moon. What day is it?
Echo Day.
Echo Day. That's what that is. I'm not gonna ask for a cookie today
You don't need a cookie.
because I don't need a cookie. So
No,
I'm
you
just
don't?
not gonna cookie. Some days you cookie. Some days you don't.
So, did you buy the magnifying glass?
I did.
Okay. In this area you just walked into, go to the...
Wait, did I buy the magnifying glass?
Hope you did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a sign.
Yeah.
See the sign?
Yeah.
There's something on the back of the sign.
The letters are too small to read. Oh my god. What's this? Behind a rock. Due south of the tree with the carving. Behave the pirate. Okay. I remember the carving. I remember the
Okay.
carving. Behind a rock, due south.
The next thing you need to do is at night, so you have all day to find out what that's referring to.
Okay. And I saw someone just walk up here. Was that Shambles?
No,
No?
that was behave.
Oh! Okay. Well, let me head on down then. See what I can find. So, I remember exactly where the thing is. So let's head over there, which is up this way, due south of the carving, behind a rock. A note. Behind the yellow box, don't you want the treasure? Behave the pirate. Behind the yellow box?
You have not been there yet. But something to keep in mind for when you see a yellow box.
Okay.
Now you have half a day to get to the bar.
Okay, because we're going to do the Bilby.
No, Bilby is Solar Day. Well, Bilby is in the bar on Crescent, Tears, and Coins Day. The baker's in the bar on Echo Day.
Oh, okay. Who's in the bar every day?
Wanda.
Okay, so we don't have anyone in town that's like,
No.
I'm hitting the bar every night.
No.
Okay.
Honestly, it's just Bilby and the baker. No one else is at the bar.
Okay. Well, let's go up and wait for the baker. So how many more things are there in town before we like kind of like progress into the next?
Well, you have Baker to get, which is what you're gonna do now.
Yes.
Bilby is gonna be another 2 solar days, and tomorrow is solar day.
Oh yeah, when we have to go be
Yeah.
like the airplane.
Yeah, so you have to do 3 solar days for that. And then you have the God Dog Mai snail body.
Oh yeah.
You can go in the barn and wait if you want.
Okay. If this happens early in the night, maybe I could get the dog tonight. It's gonna be too.
You're not
difficult.
gonna be able to get the dog.
Okay. Oh. Hi.
Flora's going up to bed.
I need to watch my figure. And I need to watch you sleep. Okay, so I just chill.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do here. But it will be night like any second.
Any second.
Okay, well that's good. Oh, yeah, there it is. Oh, if you're indoors, you don't get the...
Sometimes.
Oh, so sometimes you get it and sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you don't. The transition.
So, because the transition did happen inside, the castle.
Yes.
All right.
Here's
Hey,
Baker.
the baker.
You don't need to talk to... You can talk to him, but, like...
Why would I need to talk to him? By the way, did you eat tastily of my bread? So I had to reread that to make sure I read that right.
You did.
Yes. Oh. Well, then, thank you. Matron, if you please, a refill. Cut that out. If you drink any more, your body will snap in two. Oh, don't say that. Just a little more? Hey, by the way, about your bread. It sometimes has an alcoholic taste. It's not because you're baking it while hungover, is it? Oh, yeah. Well, you gotta be you. If people don't eat your bread, the world will keep spinning. Ah, yeah. Yes. I swear, you're as weak, you're as heart weak as you are liver strong.
So, he's gonna leave in a few minutes.
Yeah.
And, just like Fred, you gotta follow him, but not too close.
Okay. I'm just curious if he says anything about any of this. Like, do you say anything about the minister? So the minister writes the front page of the Drumhum Daily, right? It's full of essential news. Do you read it? You should. Looks like the hero's adventure quest is going pretty well. I read that he leveled up and learned a lightning spell. What a hero. That dragon who ate the moonlight is in for some fatal trouble. Guy's a powerhouse. Ah, yes. I forgot to give you my card. Oh. It appears I'm out of cards. My apologies. Yep. I love the just, yep.
I believe the toy is Noge's card, by the way.
Okay. Hey, I have one of those too. It's a token of friendship. What a scary individual. A bad individual. A short-tempered individual. Prone to sermonizing, even so. Yeah, I'd say we're friends. Yep. Is this just...
Like I said, you can show everyone's card to everyone and get their opinion on everyone.
This is very King of the Hill. Yep. Okay, so the car is Noge's, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a toy? Nice. Yep. This is honestly, showing the business cards is like one of the most fun parts. I heard that the king himself writes the rumors column in the Drumhum Daily. I wonder if that's true. Maybe it's not. Have you read it? Yep. Alright, so I'll be following him.
Yes.
Sorry, now I'm just super curious what she says about some of these people, especially Shambles. The minister, huh? You should ask some people from the castle about him. Ain't nobody doesn't badmouth their employer when they get to drinking. By the way, you go ahead and take one of my cards, honey.
That was a hint about Bilby coming into the bar.
Mm-hmm. So I have Wanda's card. And what do you think about Shambles? Because everyone seems to have very strong opinions of Shambles. Ha! You got one too, huh? He must like you. I tell you, he acts tough, though deep down, he's a sweetheart. Okay. Hold on, what do you say if I give you, Wanda's card? Yeah, I go over for drinks every Echo day. Yep. Alright, so he's gonna leave at some point.
Yeah, and you're gonna want to sort of follow him.
Stealthily approach. Just gonna...
He's headed to the bakery, just so you know in case you lose him. But that's where you're gonna go.
Yes. Yes.
The other thing you can notice is the triangle's gonna change to red in a second or two.
Oh, because then on the next go round,
The ticker's gonna go past it.
that's when I have until...
You need to get in bed.
Yeah. Which is like a long
Yeah.
time. Does it happen when it hits it or when it passes it? Okay.
There he goes. You can go.
All right. I'm following you, Baker. He's a baker and his name is Baker. The question is, will I be able to find him?
He's going to the bakery.
Okay. Shambles just sleeps in the park. Shambles is homeless.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. The baker.
He's in already.
What? It's not locked. I am the baker. I love to bake.
Remember how you can get in the back room?
Yes. It's very dark in here. What? What is happening?
Go up to the top right lump.
Top right lump?
You should be able to talk to it. Or maybe you have to wait.
Because it looks as if this person has removed their body, and that's increasingly concerning to me.
I think you just have to wait. Give it a second.
Oh my god. Wow. Well.
Sorry, Summer Noir said he is risen.
Well. My jig is up. Ain't it obvious? Obviously, I'm a breadsman. The bread rolling there is yesterday me's head. In my shop, I sell my day before yesterday's self. I tell you, it delights me to hear descriptions of delicious while I'm being digested, to know I energize everyone. Soon morning will come. My memory fades. In the morning I will become baker. I'll forget I'm a breadsman. So until we meet again, consider me your friendly baker. And please keep this between us. And please continue to enjoy my flavor. Promise me. I'm gonna be honest. I did enjoy Freddie Mercury, but that was better. That was better. Whew. Okay, so I'm not gonna make it home before the next day, and the next day something happens.
The next day's solar day.
So that's
So
whenever I need
solar
to go
day in
see.
the day.
Okay, all right. So that's something I need to do. Welcome to day. The birds immediately are like, "Sup, it's day."
We're here.
Oh my god. Hey, Shambles. You know anything about Wanda? The town's best drinkers? Bilby's quite rowdy with anything gluggable. So that's another hint about Bilby.
Yep.
So Bilby's probably out on the thing right now, right?
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's solar day.
Okay. The King's not even out yet.
Nope.
I'm so early, the King's not out? Mm-hmm. Amazing. Nobody's up. Oh, I'm very, very early. Any stupid books in this hallway?
No.
Alright. There's no gay. If he's not out here yet, I'll just have to sit here and wait for him to show up. But a lot of Tulip was sitting around and waiting.
Yes.
So this is similar. Oh, he's already out here. Oh, great. Okay. Did you come to cheer me on? Thanks. It flies a little better now. There's a little bit more work. And that's it.
That's it.
So I'll have to go. Oh, yeah, look at that. It does fly a little bit better. Good job, Bilby. One day when he sees his kid,
One day.
for his kid's 7th birthday, it's going to go great. Okay, so, now...
The only thing you have left in this area besides Bilby on the next solar day, which you will be back here later,
Yeah.
is God Dog My My.
Oh, that's the only thing left?
That's the only thing left.
Oh, we've been very thorough.
Yes.
And we didn't catch Bilby at the bar.
No, but you will be back here later, and we can get Bilby at a bar later. That is a
Okay.
very important story note that I
So
will
you
make
have that,
sure
you
we
have
get.
it written that we need to do that?
Yes.
Do we get love from that?
No.
Oh,
It's just
okay.
an important story note
Okay.
for the lore of the world.
Sure, I understand. All right, well, I'm going to head down to...
You should probably sleep.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I should, because I will have a very limited amount of night.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a very small amount of night. I mean, I got cookies.
It's up to you if you want to risk it, but you will have to redo everything since you last slept.
I really hate that.
I know.
I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed. Going to go to bed, because the idea of having to redo everything... Oh, you're outside!
Oh yeah, they sit outside in the day.
Oh, in here. Take this. Oh, no, I didn't actually... Yeah, that's great. I didn't actually need... I didn't need that. So the only thing left is my Mai?
Yeah.
All right. And what day is Bilby at the bar?
Crescent Tears coin.
Okay.
And it's just about to be Crescent.
So I might be able to get the dog and Bilby?
I would do
Maybe.
dog first.
Let's see what love you've gathered today, Chew. You found out Baker's secret. For your next level, you'll need one more love. Love still dots this world. Please seek out this gathered love. Collect a lot of it, please. Wink. Alright, so my sole goal today is the dog.
Yes.
And if I get the dog and I have time, I'll run to the bar and see if I can do that too.
I think you might have time. You can try.
The dog probably happens first.
Yes.
And all I need to do is check Tao so he will bark.
Early evening, when Tao goes to that tree to pee on it,
Yes.
that's because he's too fast otherwise. If you try and interact with him and try and, like, catch him, he will bark. And then the soul for God Dog My My shows up next to the body up and around.
Okay, and Tao pees on...
Which tree? Do you remember?
Yeah, it's this one.
No.
This one.
That one.
This one.
Yes.
Because the body of Elmo was here, and I knew
Yes.
it was, like, nearby. So it's, like, here.
I'd get a little more... I'd get closer. Yeah, I'd just wait right there.
I'm just gonna chill in the shade until it's night.
Now, if you miss him, he
Yes.
does come back.
So I could get him on the...
You
yeah.
might be able to get him on the return, but you won't get to the bar. And like I said,
Yes.
the bar is just a story note that's like a little, hey... And I will make sure we get that. I have special notes about it. So I'm not worried if you miss it.
While we're sitting here, I will put on a different moon disc because we have other ones. So let's play. We already heard 34.
Yes.
So let's program 33. Oh, end. Oh god, 30. Sorry, 33. And play.
It's the bar song.
Oh, okay. It's the bar song. I do need time to pass, though. It's very bluesy.
Mm-hmm.
We have a little bit,
Yeah.
because it's not even at the very, very beginning of night. So we're just gonna kind of chill.
Oh, I need to mark this off too.
Ooh. Ooh. I gotta tell you guys, I've been doing a good job ever since the beginning of the year. I was like, I'm gonna get back into doing like finishing all my rings every day for the Apple Watch, and I have since January 1st. I haven't missed a day, and I've completed all my rings every single day. So that's been nice because I've been trying to keep up with that, and it's been going well so far. I'm 15 days deep. Yeah.
You ready?
I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be.
Here you go.
All right. So Tao's gonna show up shortly.
Mm-hmm.
And I am here.
You remember which button is catch?
Yes. It's the one button. God, this is such tulip energy to sit around and wait on something that you can miss and then possibly have to start over again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's fine. I'm ready though. I'm super ready.
There he is. There you go. Now go to it.
Go to what?
Up, around, right?
Oh, that. Oh, I thought he was going to appear nearby.
No.
No, now he's up here. Oh, I see.
There he is.
Gotcha. Been a while since we caught a monster, to be honest.
Yeah.
We've been doing a lot of, like,
City
other
stuff.
thing. Yeah.
The ground dwellers.
Rescuing God Dog My, but beep, beep, beep. Was there money we missed somewhere?
No.
Okay.
Now, this is everything for this
Bilby,
area.
if I can manage it.
If you can manage it,
But probably not. Like, I don't know exactly when Bilby goes
I would
back.
say not, because it's already almost midnight. Midnight's right where your arrow is right now.
That's midnight?
Yeah, because it's halfway
Oh, wait,
through the
yes. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
night. Like I said, you will be back to the bar.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be there. So should I just go straight to sleep? Because it's probably worthless to
Try.
try for Bilby?
Yeah.
Trying for Bilby. Bilby's probably not there, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't have any hair, 'cause I don't have a body. I'm just some clothes. Shambles is asleep in the park again. Alright. He's gonna... Watch him walk right past
Yeah,
me.
I know. That's what I was
That's definitely
thinking.
what's gonna happen. Don't leave, Bilby, if you're here. You might have already left, but don't leave. Be here.
He's gone. He sits in the same spot as Baker.
And he's not...
He's not here.
Okay.
So, I think you
Alright.
need to stop playing the same song over and over again. Because you're playing the bar song.
Yeah.
And then, why don't you check the magazine, the big billboard to the right? The news thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they tell me, like, what level the thing...
The
Oh,
hero's at.
I haven't checked on him in a while.
Yeah.
He was level 2. Drum hum daily. Crescent day. What is that?
It's kind of like the UFO going across. It's nothing.
Front page news. The hero we have awaited departed on his quest and has been leveling up as expected. He's currently on level 2. Oh,
It
nothing's
hasn't
changed.
updated? Okay.
Our inside sources believe it's only a matter of time before the hero reaches the dragon. It must be based on location, then, because we haven't pushed forward to
Yeah.
advance the story.
So, you actually don't need to sleep yet. Why don't you go back and move on? You can move on now.
I've never been allowed to move on before.
You're allowed to move on.
Bye, Tao. Okay.
Because you
I mean-
got 3/4,
Yeah,
and it will be okay.
it'll be okay.
It will be okay.
My assumption is that because the map is so big, we are not always sleeping at Granby's house. We're probably getting
It's
new
a good assumption.
Yeah, we're probably getting new locations, so we're probably going to move to the next location that we can sleep at. So let's head there. I wish we could see the map anytime we wanted, but maybe there'll be another map at the next sleep place. Okay. Here we go. Oh, dear God.
Give him a second to be day.
Oi, you in a hurry, mate? Don't you got time to have a talk with old me here?
Yeah.
Come on over here. My name's Nika. I'm 65 years old, and I'm a construction foreman. I mean, I was a construction foreman until I stopped working. So tell me, mate, what is love? Romantic love, familial love, love of the human race? There's lots of types of it, yeah? All these loves are so vague. So hey, if it turned out your partner was a weirdo, what would you do?
Become a weirdo too?
Yeah, you know what? You're absolutely right. Thanks for the advice. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna give in to my desires, my impulses. I'm gonna start digging, and I won't stop digging until I'm done digging. Well, it's decided. I'm gonna abandon this house and begin my journey. Yep, bye. You want this house? You can have it as thanks for that great advice. All right then. Bye, Paka. The wind blows in the valley of the wind.
You can talk to Paga.
Paka seems to be tied up to a post.
Oh,
Hello, I'm Paka. I'm a signpost. Oh, never mind. You're not tied up. You're just a signpost. My hobbies include being tied to this pole.
it's my favorite line in the game.
Also, I would like to offer you my signpost services. Ask me directions? What's north? If you pass through the cave to the north, you'll, that's the mushroom forest. That's where the hero went, by the way.
AKA, that's where the plot is.
What's south?
If you go south, you'll come upon the tropical fields. It's a tropical climate there. And, Dr. Hager lives there.
What do we need to do for Dr. Hager?
Give him something.
The letter from the king.
The letter from the king. What's east?
The wind blows in the valley of the wind. Thanks.
And what?
And check that.
I'm a pistol. I'm about to bloom, but I'm not quite open. Hey, come and give me a sniff.
Okay, that's all you need to do.
Alright, let's go check out our new home that we were given moments ago. Mail! You got one letter! Take it out. Dearest Nika, I've seen God. God certainly exists. Come to afternoon worship. You must. Adder. Sorry, this game is just like whiplash, 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 whiplash.
This is your house. There's
My
only
house.
2 places to sleep.
Do you want to watch
Granby
some TV?
and here.
Oh, So we can watch TV.
Watch TV.
I'm watching TV. Moon screen.
You ready for the only show on TV?
Love. And animal. I love Love and Animal.
Do you remember who this is?
Vaguely, there was a person like really early game
That explained about catching.
that explained how catching works. Hello, Chew. This is Delot's satellite broadcast. Let's see. So far, you have saved 13 animals in total.
Those are all the ones you've gotten.
Yeah, neat. 38 souls still wander this realm, buddy. It'd be real nice if you saved them all. You can do it, Chew. Well, see you tomorrow. Same time and channel. I'm a puddle. There are 51 Pokemon. Okay, what else is in here? Look at the world map? Sure, just to remind ourselves where we are.
You can
Okay.
move the pointer around
So
to
we-
name things.
Yeah, so we're in the middle,
Yes.
which is a good location. Rainbow Rocks, Castle Town, Granby's house, the castle. That's all we've seen. Mm-hmm. Tal's hideout. Oh, that had a name. Okay, neat. Cool. Still so many undiscovered locations. What? Mino, President of the United States of Trash. The United States of Trash, by the way, is in some house cranny, or perhaps under a bed.
They don't look like that one, do they?
No, and I can't catch it.
No.
Why can't I catch it?
You need to put some junk down.
Oh, just drop something. Wait,
Yeah.
you can't drop stuff.
You,
You
can
can
use
use-
junk.
This is junk.
That counts.
Use.
When they're out.
Oh,
They'll come back in a second.
okay. So while they're here... Oh, wait, no. Crap. God. Junk. Use.
Use it in the center of them, I think.
Junk. Use. Junk. Use?
There they are.
Oh, God. Oh, God. No! Don't read the book! The game doesn't pause when things are happening, except this. Oh, my God. Jeez, that thing's scary. Rescuing Mino. Beep, beep, beep. Okay. Nika and Poke's memento.
That's their business card.
Okay.
Or no, it's not. You get it a different way.
All right, there's nothing else here.
Nope, you can sleep though.
Sleep in the bed.
Now,
Yes.
sleeping in this bed does work a little differently.
Oh.
You wake up at whatever time has refilled your health completely. Not next morning.
What? Okay. Let's see what love you've gathered today, Chew. Nika's love. Poke's love. That is love. This is love. And the love from the souls of the animals. God dog my. Mino. Congratulations. Chew, your love has deepened further. Chew, you have reached love level 14, love teacher. For your next level, you'll need 5 more love. Love still dots this world. Please seek out this gathered love. Collect a lot of it, please. Wink. So,
So see, you're waking up at midnight.
oh,
So it works a little different.
I see. No, I don't take this with me. This
No.
just sits here. Wild. Well, at least we're somewhere new. All right. This game is wild, man. Wild. Absolutely wild. Anyway. You want... Oh, I didn't start... Oh, I was like, I'll play a music. But I didn't put the
There's
music.
no Claire de Lune here.
There we go. Oh, God! Stephen, please apologize to Jacebook for making him think you were calling him a stupid book. I don't want to have a really bad look, so I should apologize for saying stupid book. It's not that I think badly of Jace. I would never say anything bad to their face. Their face being a cover of a book because they're a book. Ah! Those 6,000. But behind their back. What's the back of a book? You call the cover of a book a face, right? What do you call the back?
I don't know.
Is that the butt of the book? Do butts have bucks? Do butts have bucks? The spine is the butt? No. The spine is the spine. The spine can't be the butt. Butt of the book is good. Weed 6,000 from Reed says, Stephen, please apologize to Jace Book for making him think you were calling him a stupid book. No stupid books here. All books. All books welcome. We had 36 months from... Oh, yeah! $1,600 just collects a clank.
Chaz has said that when you do that, it's clanged.
Clanged. Is it clang or clank? I guess
Well,
it's clang.
Clang is the Pokemon, so you've been clanged.
I thought the Pokemon was clank. Clang. That was 1,600 from Marty Griff, who said, stay alert. Ah.
Moonstream.
But Moonstream has special moon alerts. Mm-hmm. And you can collect Pokemon. Oh, it's Clink, Clang, and Kling Clang. There's so many Pokemon.
Little ear tough.
We had 36 months from R to the A to the NDA. That's a 3. And also 60 months from Seesaw24. That's a 5. Congrats on 3. Congrats on 5.
New environmentally friendly ceramic packaging. Tiny Eddie's diced historic radish tomato.
A radish tomato.
A tomato that comes in ceramic packaging. Don't worry, it's environmentally friendly. Just throw it on the ground.
It's basically stone, because it's vitrified.
Yeah, I guess there's worse things to make packaging out of.
Yeah.
1,000 bits from Bacon 21,000 says, is happy. Or no, is wild. Is wild. I'm happy to experience it along with you. Oh, I think it's Moon is wild. Moon is wild. I'm happy to experience it along with you. Also, Eddie. Moon is wild. I am actually really excited to be playing Moon because it's been a while, I think, since we played a game that was this weird.
Yeah.
I actually don't know that we've played a game this weird since Tulip. Like, we play weird games sometimes. Mm-hmm. That have just, like, you know, they're comedic or whatever, but not quite like this. Mm-hmm. This is something special and unique. And I love it.
I'm glad.
I really love it. It's very fun. I've thoroughly enjoyed my experience with Moon so far. When was the last time you shonked some teen-ups? That's actually probably the most recent game. Was Hypnospace Outlaw. Hypnospace Outlaw is very, very different in a good way. And that's probably the most recent thing I've played that's been kind of on this level. I really liked Hypnospace. We also had 35 months from Aiden C97. Aiden, thank you. Okay. I think we actually wrap up.
Okay.
Because, it's a date night.
Yeah.
We're gonna go, like, on a date. And I should get some things done before we do that. But don't worry. there will be
You got a dirty
like
chin today, buddy.
there will be more Moon.
I'm very excited for next week.
I'm excited that we got into a new area, which is fun. Is anyone? I bet not. I'll check. Nope. Nope. If you haven't seen the vlog that came out earlier today, then that's the thing that I'm going to tell you to check out, because there's a vlog. You can go write Butt of the Book in it if you want. Otherwise, tomorrow at 1 p.m., I'm working on Starfield. And tomorrow at 7 p.m., Mao is continuing her painting.
Yes.
Then Thursday at 9, breakfast stream, and then Friday at 7:30 p.m., Zelda. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Thank you all for being here. I hope that when we meet God next, I mean, maybe. Kind of seems like we're going to. I hope that y'all have a wonderful Tuesday afternoon.
Kepler's having a wonderful Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah, as long as we're sitting, he's having a wonderful afternoon. All right, y'all be good. See you tomorrow afternoon for Starfield.